Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Miemie and Yu Long are high profile in feeding water. Is it true love? Or a traffic harvester? Recently, actor Yu Long has been on the hot search again, but not because of a new work, but because of a feeding water video. During the break at the shooting site, Yu Long intimately handed the water to his girlfriend Miemie, who was broadcasting live. The scene was fully captured by the live camera, which aroused heated discussions among netizens. Yu Long's movements in the picture are natural and his expression is gentle, as if he is expressing love in the simplest way. And Miemie smiled and drank the sip of water. The interaction between the two is sweet and intimate. Supporters believe that this is undoubtedly true love, and it is a rare expression of true feelings in the circle, but some people question that this move is to idle drama and suspects that it is a traffic drama arranged by the team. The entertainment industry has always been full of CP and show affection plots. It is no longer a new thing to use emotions to attract attention and gain popularity. But true feelings and false intentions will eventually escape the test of time. If they really love each other, then even just a gesture of passing water is enough to move people's hearts, but if it is just a carefully designed performance, then after the heat is over, what is left is nothing but the audience's aesthetic fatigue. Love is worth blessing, and traffic is understandable, but I hope to see artists establish themselves with their works rather than relying on a cup of water to trigger hot searches. Sincerity is the longest-lasting top stream. The follow-up of this water-feeding incident is even more exciting. During the live broadcast, Yu Long temporarily left, and some netizens started to make a fuss. Did Yu Long sneak away to the amusement park and leave Miemie alone? I thought it was just a joke from fans, but Miemie shouted to the camera on the spot, "Yu Long." There was a bit of coquettishness in her tone. Unexpectedly, "Good guy." As soon as she finished speaking, Yu Long responded immediately as if he was waiting outside the camera, and then trotted back with a cup of water, and began to feed her water with a smile. The whole process was full of tacit understanding, and it was so sweet that it made my teeth fall out. Netizens were immediately excited, some lamented that the best form of love is just like this, and some said this is too good at acting. Is it true love or performance? There are different opinions. But what is certain is that the two people's operation has indeed won popularity and attention. And what the audience really cares about is not only sweetness, but truth. After all, the entertainment industry is not short of scandals or personalities, but what is lacking is emotions and artists who can stand the test of time and works. As soon as the scene was broadcast, netizens in the live broadcast room were instantly excited, and the barrage was brushed quickly. "This is too spoiled. This is not a boyfriend, it's an overstandard boyfriend." Some netizens even laughed and said, "It's even more loving than a real father, and even a real father may not be so considerate." In fact, fans who are familiar with this couple know that Yu Long loves Miemie and never hides it. Giving gifts, shopping with her, playing games in pairs, visiting the set and bringing midnight snacks. These have become the standard configuration of their daily interactions. Not only that, every time he appeared in Miemie's live broadcast, Yu Long was either handing her food, or serving her water or taking her coat, a true personal assistant plus all-around boyfriend. But because of this, some people began to question, is their sweet interaction a true expression of their feelings, or a deliberate scripted feeling? In today's entertainment industry, emotional marketing is becoming more and more common, and the audience has long developed eagle eyes and golden eyes. Yu Long has spoiled Miemie like a little princess. Every day she can be seen smiling, with clear eyes, like a carefree little girl. Who wouldn't be moved to have such an on-call and considerate boyfriend around? This water-feeding incident undoubtedly added points to Yu Long's spoiled girlfriend personality. Some netizens joked, "This is not a love relationship, this is raising a daughter." Of course, some people also expressed their understanding. When it comes to love, what's wrong with being a little sweet? As long as the two people are enjoying it, it's also good for outsiders to watch the fun. There are thousands of forms of love, some are passionate and unrestrained, and some are long-lasting. Yu Long and Miemie are the type of sweet to the point of bubbling. Although there are doubts, they have indeed brought healing and happiness to many people. In this era where the pace is getting faster and faster and emotions are becoming more and more difficult to maintain, it is a rare moment of relaxation to see a simple and pure love, even if it is just a few minutes of video. In this era of great pressure in life, seeing a couple interacting sweetly can indeed bring a moment of relaxation and pleasure. Many netizens said that watching their videos is like eating honey, and they can't help but smile. Of course, there are different voices. Some people question that they were showing off and deliberately showing off their affection to attract attention and popularity. But no matter what the motive is, judging from the results, Yu Long and Yang Miemie did successfully attract a lot of attention, and their popularity both increased. Some netizens also worried, Yu Long spoiled Yang Miemie into a giant baby, and once she doesn't have him in the future, she won't be able to live. This statement is actually a bit groundless. Being spoiled in a relationship is a kind of happiness, not a sign of weakness. True love never deprives the other person of independence, but nourishes growth and protection. Every relationship has its rhythm and way, and it is difficult for others to judge who is right and who is wrong. If they are truly in love, then these seemingly excessive pampering are just their way of expressing love. Although Yang Miemie looks innocent and like a little girl who loves to laugh, she is still an adult with independent thoughts and judgment. Although she acts like a spoiled child in front of the camera, she has always had her own rhythm and stance in career choices, live broadcast content, and even in her interactions with fans. Yu Long's favor is not blind devotion or one-sided doting, nor is it plotting against the law as some people say. Their way of getting along is actually based on mutual respect and mutual understanding. Yu Long takes care of her, and she trusts him. He is willing to run errands for her, and she will respond and defend him generously in public. Of course, there are also voices questioning, if a man dotes on his girlfriend so much, is he covering up something? Is there another purpose? But in fact, from the perspective of feelings, not all good things come with conditions for exchange. There are still many boys in the world who are sincerely giving and loving, but they are too rare, which makes people feel unreal. Some people question whether Yu Long has other intentions for doting on Yang Miemie so publicly. For example, they use this to hype themselves up and increase their popularity and attention. After all, emotional marketing is nothing new in the entertainment industry. But this statement is actually not very tenable. Yu Long himself is an actor with works and acting skills. Although he is not a top star, he has been steady and has accumulated a lot of audience favor along the way. Does he really need to rely on feeding his girlfriend water to attract attention and popularity? This is a bit of an underestimation of him. Besides, if it is really a business CP, both of them must cooperate tacitly and have good feelings to perform a natural and unpretentious sweetness. And from their interaction, whether it is the details or the eyes, it doesn't seem like the effects that can be arranged by the script. Many netizens also said, Yang Miemie is so happy. She found a boyfriend who is both caring and motivated. Compared with conspiracy theories, they are more willing to believe that this is a little beauty in reality, not a deliberately designed plot, but a real daily life. As long as both parties feel comfortable, it is a good relationship. Some people say that the love story of Yu Long and Yang Miemie is as beautiful as a fairy tale. This is a bit exaggerated. Life is not a fairy tale, and love is not smooth sailing. But as long as two people truly love each other, they can overcome all difficulties and create their own happiness. Some people say that the love story of Yu Long and Yang Miemie can bring us some inspiration. For example, we should cherish the people in front of us and manage our feelings with our heart. This is true. But love is like drinking water, and we know whether it is hot or cold. Other people's experience may not be suitable for ourselves. Some people say that the love story of Yu Long and Yang Miemie will have an impact on young people's views on love. This is also true. But young people should also have their own judgment and not blindly follow the trend. Some people say, where will the love story of Yu Long and Yang Miemie go in the end? No one can say for sure. But we all hope that they can be happy forever. Some people say that the love story of Yu Long and Yang Miemie is actually very ordinary and very real. This statement may be the most appropriate. They are just like an ordinary couple around us, with sweetness, quarrels, laughter, and tears. Some people say that the love story of Yu Long and Yang Miemie is worth thinking about. This is true. But what should we think about? Everyone has his or her own answer. Love is known only to oneself.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.